later you can take a seat in the center. And so, the book he has written is called Shazia, the Tale of a Pakistani Woman. The book itself is very interesting, lots of gems, and as Arthur Williams said, lots of tragedies. And we want to invite Arthur to share with you guys. Everyone give him a big clap. Thank you.
So before we begin, I would like to say thank you to everyone who's hearing this and everyone who has taken the time to come here. Wonderful evening at Sharjah Book Fair, and I hope we're all interested at the amount of literature one place can contain. I always thought there was a limit for literature, but since I read this book, I knew there was no limit. So first, before we start, I would like to say congratulations to Velliyodan uncle and Mrs. Meenu Krishnan who has translated the book. Congratulations to them. Now, the book fair. It's a very interesting place filled with a lot of literature. People from across the world, from different nations, have come here to show their interest in literature and books. So, as I was reading the book, I still remember some of the parts. One part about it was that there was a story about a king. So, he had a small stomachache and he had went to Ajmer for their famous rice soup. He had cut in line of the common people who had been waiting for more than 5 hours, and he went to drink the soup. But his stomachache wasn't cured. This continued for 2 days. After finally one day, after he reached his palace, he had a dream. A god came and told him that if you wait in line like a normal and common person, you will be able to have your stomachache cured and the gods will bless you. The next day, he went there, waited in line for 5 hours. His head was spinning and his arms were also paining. After drinking the rice soup, after all his patience, the myth goes that next day his stomachache got cured. As P.K. Perkam, sir, has stated, fear can make a man behave strangely. I have also experienced this while reading the book through Shazia's and Farhan's story. I was amazed at how lightly Velliyodan uncle has introduced the language of universal love to Shazia and Farhan. As Paulo Coelho stated, universal love is not based on the language, place or region. It is based on your pure love for the world and what you think about others and how you treat them. God has always told us to treat people equally, whether it's people we hate or the people we love. I would also like to state another thing, which is the translation. I had to repeat it again since it was done so well, as it was originally written in Malayalam. I would also like to say that this novel is a nice blend of historical facts mixed with fantasy, and which makes this novel simply outstanding. Congratulations to Velliyodan uncle and Mrs. Meenu Krishnan.
Well done. Yeah.
And before I almost conclude my words, I would like to take a moment to appreciate one of the main characters, Shazia. She has undergone so many things, even though as being a Pakistani woman in the Indian region. She is the wife of Farhan, who is from Kashmir, the daughter of two parents who are from Pakistan. But the mother of who? And with this burning question, I would like to ask a question to all of you here and to the Indian and Pakistan states. There can be politics, there can be war, there cannot be war, and there cannot be politics. But why don't the high-ups think about the children? Why don't they have any empathy or sympathy? But in this case, at least Irfan and Sana did not have any idea of what's going on. They weren't old enough to comprehend what was happening. But what if that wasn't the case? What if I was there? Someone who is capable enough to understand those words. How would I feel? And why doesn't the Indian or Pakistan government or any other countries care about us? With this, I would like to state another fact. Since I've come thus far, I would also like to state what is literature. In Shazia, the true meaning of literature is actually stated. Literature means the interpretation of life, the essence of life, or the theme of life. But besides that, the main point is, why don't we care about the children? With this, I would like to conclude my words. Thank you for everyone who has come here and my parents for bringing me thus far, and to all the people who have come to visit Sharjah Book Fair. Thank you.